is an emergency. No, not your normal type of emergency, like you need to run to the restroom or your coffee's too hot. No, this is an emergency of mass proportions. What is this emergency, you may ask? It's the Juul. What is a Juul, you may ask? A Juul is a form of an electronic cigarette that was invented in 2007 by two Stanford students. It was designed to help smokers quit smoking. Its design is a sleek black with a fancy little charging port on the end that's perfect for people like my older brother that's been trying to quit for years. Although a perfect alternative to an ongoing issue that's been prevalent in the lives of Americans for years, the Juul only brought more problems along with it. The Juul, with its sleek design and ease of use, has been a hit with many under the age of 18. This has rose to the level of an epidemic in America. Juul has consistently risen among use of teenagers. From 2017 to 2018, the use of Juul rose 75% among users under the age of 18. This is because they can be disguised as a flash drive and easily plugged into computers to be recharged while at school or while at part-time jobs. They also come in plenty of great flavors that attract kids to them, including mint, strawberries, donuts, creme brulee, and an assortment of other things. They're also easily attainable through the Juul website with a quick and easy solution of a prepaid debit card, because Juul also makes you use form of address, form of age, like proof of those things in order to be able to buy these, but as long as you have a prepaid debit card, it goes through just fine. Now you might be saying, why is this bad? Although they were originally marked to be safer than cigarettes, Mark Blaise, the executive medical director of the American College of Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology, says that one Juul pod equals the same amount of nicotine as an entire pack of cigarettes. An issue many have with these Juuls is the problem it causes to the lungs of growing teens. These Juuls have extremely dangerous chemicals in them, such as formaldehyde, heavy metals, aconium, which can cause irreversible lung damage, and sometimes can even have menthol and diacetyl. Now, I can speak these words to you without them making a lick of sense until you hear some real facts. Over 5 people have died from vaping-related symptoms in the last 6 months. One was just recently passed away in the state of Kansas, where I'm currently living, just down in Wichita, so it feels like it's just really close to home, mostly happening around the Midwestern states like Wisconsin, Minnesota. Hundreds of cases of severe pulmonary diseases have been linked to vaping in recent months, with a number of teenagers, just like you, being in induced comas as a result. All these people started off just like you, healthy, happy, and just looking for a good buzz to get away from it all. But in the end, all they found was heartbreak and hurt and lifelong consequences they didn't expect. Now I, like most people can admit, I've tried a Juul before in my life, and I won't lie, when I thought I was above it all and nothing would ever happen to me. But then I remembered all the bad things that can happen with just one pup, and I stepped away before anything could happen to me, because I've seen my uncle be diagnosed with lung cancer and brain tumors due to his smoking habits that he picked up when he was only 20 years old, and my older brother, who's completely addicted to cigarettes, who's throwing his life away and all of his money away on these things that are just not beneficial to human life. And I just didn't want it to become all too real and become another statistic on the board. And I hope, like me, that you too can stand along with many others that don't Juul and say no to Juuling forever.